Welcome back. Joe Bogdanovich and his team promised a bigger and better 25th anniversary staging of the greatest reggae show on earth, Reggae Sumfest. And so far, everything is indicating that they are on track in delivering on that promise. For the first time ever, the Sumfest lineup is fully booked with months to spare. The show is launched and appears to have very strong corporate sponsorship support.
Red Stripe presents Reggae Sumfest 2017.
Skatta Burrell is on our set right now to tell us what we don't know about this much anticipated Reggae Sumfest 2017. Sir, blessed love, thanks for coming. Seems like you guys have done a lot of work since since the reset in 2016.
Since the last staging, I must tell you, it's like Joe, CEO, get up September morning and say, yo, work start right here, so, you know.
Okay.
So planning started right there. And
because you started booking from last year?
Yes,
okay.
Definitely. Speaking to a lot of artists, putting things in place. A lot of the artists, few of them that we have now, we would have never sealed up agreement if we never started from then.
Such as? Name some of them.
For instance, Alkaline, you know. We had to reach out because apparently he had a lot of requests for shows at that time of year. And a lot of artists go on tour that time of year also. Yes. So a lot of them was thinking of taking a break from the show also. So we had to engage them early out. And we are a new team, so we had to be take precautionary measures and understand that we need to start early, just in case we incur any problems and so forth. And so said, so done. We've already solid book lineup and everything, title sponsors looking good.
Okay, you're back to that, because that has been missing for a little bit.
Yes.
Red Stripe is big.
Red Stripe is huge. Red Stripe is huge.
Bigger
it's a huge
and
brand.
better than before?
Yes, because they are playing a more intricate role in terms of production,
yes,
the whole marketing and so forth, both international and local. And they have a very strong team. They've given us a whole lot of support and made a lot of commitments. And it's so far so good. They have been delivering on all of them. And the show is looking very positive.
So is it fair to say that Sumfest is revitalized, is back on track?
Well, the entire...
And really bigger and better as you...
It has to be bigger and better because, I mean, we're a new team, we're fresh, and we're more hungry. So we want to make huge statements, especially right now. We worked behind the scenes last year with the outgoing directors, and it was well. We learned a lot. So we're going to apply that knowledge now and add to it and try to make it bigger and better.
All right, so there was a New York launch last week.
Yes.
How was that?
Well, it was more of a media launch where you invited members of the press and different media houses to come in and just to break ice and let them understand what's the concept this year and what we're looking forward to accomplish, the lineup, of course, and just to provide a nice, relaxing environment in like the 90-something floor down in the middle of Manhattan. It was a very good, warm atmosphere. You know?
Part of the renewal was to bring people to Jamaica.
Yes. More
people to Jamaica.
Definitely. Well, if you look already, the year has started out good for the Jamaica Tourist Board, who's a part of the planning as well. They said they grossed like $9.6 billion from tourism revenue so far. So we're still looking forward to...
a piece of that money?
Well, we're looking forward to getting some of that attraction from the international community. And that's why with a brand like Red Stripe on board, we actually have been provided that because we have an upcoming launch in Florida next weekend. And it should be great, you know, because we're targeting an international audience.
Okay.
So that's what it's about this year.
All right, so tell us about some of the big pullers on the lineup. Apart from the Alkaline, there's Gully.
Well, I still have to mention Alkaline.
Dancehall.
I can't tell you how much of a great pull he is right now because aside from his show that he did the other day, which saw a surplus amount of people, we're looking forward to get Montigonians and all of St. James, Negril. There's a lot of people in the rural areas who did not get to even come close to that show.
Right, okay.
So you can expect that.
And this is the next big thing. He's not doing anything before that?
No, he has given
in Jamaica?
No, he has given us a commitment that he's going to be focusing on doing a proper show, a proper presentation. So he wants to continue working on his catalog and doing rehearsals because he's definitely coming to boom up the Sumfest stage. I mean, you have Gully, Mavada has not been on the show for a few years, as I would imagine. So you can look forward for him to come and do a great show. And of course, Massacre and Idonia, them do very well in the streets right now. So you looking great right there. And the dancehall night is going to be great because you still have young Jamil and a few others who always ignite the stage. Spice, you know, she not really disappoint the audience. So what we were really doing as a part of the production is encourage our artists to up the game. You know, because the stage and how it is set up determines how well an artist look. Lighting, you know, props and all of that. So we want to work close with them and give them a good show if we can.
Where's Warlord?
Bounty. Bounty is smack right in the middle of the show, you know.
Dance all night still?
Yes, right in the middle of dance all night. Not closing, because you know him doing enough closing.
And Beanie?
Beanie Man is on the Saturday night.
So why didn't migrate
night
Warlord to Saturday?
Well, Bounty Killer is a dancehall general.
Yes.
And him never have no qualms or issues with representing a dancehall night.
Let me tell you who may think
Yes.
can now qualify to be on Saturday night, regardless of what you call the night, because the name don't matter to me.
Yes.
Sizzler Kalonji.
Definitely, you're right on that one.
Capleton.
Sizzler is actually
Bounty Killer.
Sizzler is actually closing Saturday night. Well, Saturday morning rather, or what will be Sunday morning. Sizzler is actually closing the night second.
So these are now concert artists, and it's about catalog. That's how I will.
It's about a show, presentation.
Use to define Saturday night.
And it's a concert. Don't forget, say, aside from being a concert, it's a festival. So we want to create that atmosphere with food and beverage. We want people to come out and enjoy the food, drink some red stripes, spread out them mat if them can pitch one tent, them pitch one tent. Bring the family and have a great time.
You're making sure that the festival experience is delivered.
Definitely, because that's what it's about. When you hear Reggae Sumfest in the future, you're not supposed to say who's on the lineup. You're supposed to say how much is the ticket, and can I get a hotel room or whatever, because you're coming for a festival atmosphere.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you have some dudes from Nigeria, they bought like 200 tickets one time.
Really?
Yes, and I'm talking about prime top VIP tickets. So it is looking very good on the international side. We just need to engage the local people to come out because we don't want to leave out the local diaspora.
That's
very important because we have to fall back in love with the music.
All right, one more thing I want to ask you about security now. Because there was this thing about you promising that, you know, there'll be patrons will be secured on dancehall night. Well, for the alkaline. The alkaline fans or whatever.
Well, if you look at the track record of Reggae Sumfest, there has never been any issues with security.
Only once?
I think there were some bottles, was it?
Bounty Beanie.
Yes, exactly.
So once in the 25 years.
Exactly. Yes. So really, they have it down to a perfection, and I've really seen where they're going all out this year to make it even better.
They have a formula. I would say to troublemakers not to head to something.
Don't try it because right away they grab you.
Yeah,
them come like New York police, as one call it, them swarmed up.
Yeah, man, I'm serious about it.
Yeah, so it's basically a secure event on the outside and parking as well, because parking spots will be well lit. Transportation from hotels to venue, we have a lot of things put in place. From outside of Montego Bay area, we have transportation that can bus you to the venue as well. A lot of things in place.
Aisha is on the lineup?
Not at this time. I doubt she will be on this year because posters already printed and contracts signed and everything.
You sure you won't have to put her on?
I don't think so.
For equal rights?
Well, we don't really, the show is not based on no one artist, you know.
I know.
So if an artist going on...
But the fire we shall burn, you know.
We applaud the fire we shall burn and we shall all the best still, but Sumfest is Reggae Sumfest.
Poppy, where's Poppy? Poppy is not on the lineup. Why?
Popcorn is not on the lineup, so is Octane.
Is there a feud going on, by the way, with you and Poppy?
I don't feud with nobody.
You have no dispute with Popcorn?
Why would I have a dispute?
Okay. So Octane, is there a feud going on with him?
No feud at all. We kind of load or something there because Downtown been there, done that. So if somebody have a dispute or an issue, it's them alone have an issue. We don't have no issue with no artist.
Okay. Yeah. But is there a reason why Octane is not on the line?
Well, I hear stuff. I hear them say he was approached by the team to do the show, and we refused to put him on because he didn't want to close. But that is very far from the truth. I don't know if his management said something to him in that regards. We only approach. He informed as far as a member of his team is concerned. A member of his team booked for Spice as well. So we approached his team, Cool Entertainment, in regards to booking Spice. We did not make no mention of Octane because nothing is wrong with an artist taking a year off. I think it's good for their brand. Because, I mean, you can't just have people in your face every year. I took a year off last year, taking Papi's off this year, and he's still qualified to be on it. But you, as a promoter, you still have to consider the artist and their brand, and you don't want.
So there's no real dispute.
There is none whatsoever. If there is, we apologize. I don't know what.
And none with Papi neither.
None at all.
All right, sir. Thanks for clarifying those for me. No, you're not gone yet. Where you going? You're
but I'm trying to escape the hard question.
Because we are coming back to talk about a lot of topical issues. Yeah. Skatta, from equal rights.
Equal rights?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Or Peter Tosh. I know that song that Peter Tosh.
Equal rights, right? We're going to talk about that. Yeah. We want to talk about also about the ludic controversy and so much more topics that have come up in the last 4 months so far in 2017, and we'll be talking about that. Big bad panel will be here after the break. We'll be back.
I just got started. What you think one round can do?
Thanks for watching our video. If you're not yet a subscriber, click now and be on stage. Always.